Today's weather is sponsored by Expressway Car Wash, Lube, and Deli with 2 locations in Paducah, Kentucky. Good morning, everybody. I'm meteorologist Bo Dotson. It is November 28, 2016. We've got a busy weather day ahead of us. Let's get right to it. Now, you're waking up to rain showers this morning. Widespread rain moved in overnight. Some locally heavy downpours as well, especially over the Missouri Boot Hill in western Kentucky. Now, all of this rain is along a front, and it continues to move off to the east in the generally eastward direction. Look back here in southern Missouri and Arkansas. Here comes another area. Now, this is going to be a heavier rain event, what's moving in from the southwest than what we've already experienced. Some of you could easily pick up another inch or two of rain from this broad area of showers and thunderstorms. You look back here in Oklahoma and Texas. Earlier this morning, we had a severe thunderstorm warning, and I am a little concerned that we may have a chance for some severe weather in our area. Main concern will be damaging winds. Isolated tornado threat. I'll talk about that a little bit more in a minute. We'll watch all this move to the northeast this morning, spread back in the area. Could be a brief end of the precipitation over portions of southeast Missouri and southern Illinois. Matter of fact, you look up here in southern Illinois, east of St. Louis towards Mount Vernon, there's already a little bit of a break in here, but this rain will spread rapidly back into the area over the coming hours. And again, a few locally heavy downpours will be possible. Let's go ahead and take a look at the Storm Prediction Center severe weather outlook for today. And we do see several shades of green in our area. Now, this light shaded green area, some thunderstorms possible, but they should remain below severe levels. We move down towards southeast Missouri into western Kentucky, a marginal risk, and then clipping the Missouri Boot Hill, the extreme southern counties of western Kentucky into west Tennessee, is a slight risk for severe weather. And then this is an enhanced area in the orange. Now, slight risk for severe weather actually means that severe weather is likely to occur, but the number of reports are expected to be few. The enhanced area, greater risk for severe weather, and maybe widespread reports of severe weather in the enhanced area. Now, the Storm Prediction Center will update this a couple more times today, and that could mean some shifting of this. Usually they do shift around a little bit, although over the last 24 hours they have left the marginal risk about where they had it again 24 hours ago. They have increased the slight risk area into our area. Yesterday that was further to our south. So the bottom line is this has spread a little bit further northward. The greatest risk time probably going to be late morning into the afternoon hours as that second wave moves up along the front that I showed you on radar a while ago. That pushes in our area. My main concern, there are a few reports of damaging winds, but if we get a squall line develop, and that would be a solid line of thunderstorms, and that pushes through our area, you can get little spin-ups along the edge of those thunderstorms. Those are called QLCS tornadoes. They don't last very long, but they can cause damage. Typically in the fall and winter months, the QLCS tornadoes are common in our area. Matter of fact, they account for most of the tornadoes that occur during the fall months in our area. So we need to keep an eye on a squall line later today. Damaging winds possible, and maybe a few isolated tornadoes in this marginal to slight risk and enhanced area. I would encourage you to check back later this morning in the afternoon hours to see if any watches or warnings have been issued. You can find me on Facebook under Bo Dotson Weather. I'll have a severe weather thread going there, and I will, of course, be updating the text messages today. If you have not signed up for the text messages, go to BoDotsonWeather.com, sign up for them, and make sure you, when you pick one of the 4, you can pick 4 different text choices. Make sure you have clicked the severe weather one. That way you do receive any severe weather notifications that I might put out later today. Let's go ahead and take a look at the HRRR model. Now, this is one of many models, but this is a high-resolution model. I want to show you how it shows the precipitation developing as we move through the day. We start off here around 7 a.m., and you see this band of showers and heavy storms back in Missouri, Arkansas, Oklahoma. Now, we just showed radar. It looks similar to this, so HRRR has a pretty good handle on the placement of the precipitation, and you can see it shows widespread rain in our area, and that is what it's occurring. So it's starting out pretty good. That's a good sign for the model that it shows what's happening now. We move through the day. We'll go to 9 a.m., 10 a.m., 11 a.m. Let's go to 12 noon, and you see this thin band of thunderstorms. Now, this is my concern, is this thin band of red right here, a line of thunderstorms, a squall line, if you will, developing from southern Missouri into Arkansas and then back into Louisiana and Texas. This will move off to the east, and this is where some of those storms could produce damaging winds and even a threat for a few isolated tornado reports. We move into the 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, I'll stop it here at the bus time. A line of thunderstorms from southern Illinois back into the Missouri Boot Heel, extreme West Kentucky, West Tennessee, and then back into Arkansas. This is that line that we need to keep an eye on. So if you live in southern Illinois, southeast Missouri, West Kentucky, northwest Tennessee, you'll want to pay attention this afternoon as this gusty line of storms pushes into our area. Maybe some watches, maybe some warnings. We move ahead here, 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock, and you see from Evansville back down into near Nashville and then into Mississippi, a solid line of thunderstorms. And again, this is that line that we're going to be watching for possibly some severe weather. We keep moving forward in time here to 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock tonight. Everything pushes well off to our east and the rain comes to an end. Let's go ahead and take a look at our severe weather threats for the day. We do have a small risk for tornadoes, and that does not mean it's a zero risk or it won't happen. It means the risk is low, not expecting widespread tornado outbreak, but I cannot rule out some of those small QLCS tornado spin-ups in the squall line that moves through this afternoon. So pay attention to any watches or warnings. If that were to occur, they would probably be embedded in the rain, so they'd be very difficult to see. So if a tornado warning is issued today, go ahead and take shelter. Let the storm pass. Get on with your business. Take a look at the damaging wind threat, and I put that between low and moderate, right in between here. Perhaps some high wind reports, some damaging wind reports as that squall line moves through later today. Threat for large hail seems small. Can't rule out some pea-sized dime sign hail. Don't expect widespread reports of hail with this system. We'll keep an eye on it. Usually these fall systems don't produce a lot of hail. Main concern with fall and winter events typically are your damaging winds and maybe a few tornadoes. So pay attention later today. We may have a severe weather watch or a severe thunderstorm, maybe a tornado watch, maybe some warnings issued by the National Weather Service. If you have your weather radio, make sure it's on today. Stay tuned to your local media, and I'll be on top of the situation again with the text messages and updating the Facebook page throughout the day. Have a great day.